Must watch. 99% of men don't do this. Women love it. Do it now. Old Stoic wisdom. Did you know there's a subtle yet powerful language in relationships? A language that, when understood, can completely transform the way you connect with women. Welcome to Stoicism Win. Today, we're uncovering the 8 things women secretly crave yet seldom express. Trust me, by the end of this journey, you'll know exactly what it takes to captivate a woman's heart in a way that goes beyond the surface. Imagine knowing exactly how to read her emotions, understanding what makes her truly feel seen, and having the ability to unlock her deepest desires. It might sound like a fantasy, but it's not. I'm about to share with you how to tap into those hidden vulnerabilities that most men overlook. When you do, you'll create connections that are not only deeper, but unforgettable. Now, picture this. You're on a date, everything seems fine, but something feels off. What if I told you there's a secret step you can take to completely captivate her, leaving her thinking about you long after the date is over? Sounds too good to be true, right? But here's the hard truth. If you don't learn these secrets, you might miss out on creating a bond that lasts. You could become just another fleeting memory, or worse, she might find someone who understands her needs better. That's why it's so important to stick with me until the end. What I'm about to share could change everything, helping you go from an average connection to one that leaves her unable to stop thinking about you. And don't forget, there's a bonus secret at the end, one so powerful it'll make any woman obsess over you. Before we dive deeper, make sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell, because the life-changing tips I'm about to reveal will set you apart from the rest. Now, let's begin with the first secret. First secret, the charm of a beard. What if I told you that something as simple as growing a beard could put you in the top 1% of men when it comes to attracting women? Sounds simple, right? But it's more than just facial hair. In the world we live in today, a beard symbolizes much more than just a style choice. It's a statement. It's a mark of masculinity, maturity, and even fertility, all rolled into one. Studies have shown that women often associate bearded men with strength, protection, and the ability to provide. This isn't just about looking rugged. It's about signaling that you can be the protector, the leader, and the stable force in her life. A well-maintained beard says you care about yourself, but without being consumed by vanity. It shows that you're aware of the importance of your appearance, but have the wisdom to know that it's about balance, not obsession. In Stoic life lessons, we're taught to present ourselves in a way that aligns with virtue, and a beard, when tended to properly, can be a reflection of that. You are neither overly proud of your looks nor neglectful of your responsibilities. You're grounded, yet refined. When we think of Stoicism today, we realize it's not just about enduring hardship, it's about embracing what makes you whole, what shows the world that you are self-sufficient and capable. Just like how a bearded man shows he is mature and capable, embracing Stoic principles can make you irresistible in your own right. Here's a thought to take with you. Have you ever realized how the smallest details can speak volumes about who you are? The beard may seem like a small part of your appearance, but it reflects a deeper understanding of the self. Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius remind us that what we do now echoes in eternity, meaning that the effort you put into your appearance speaks to the greater effort you're making in all areas of your life. It's not about a flash of success or appearance. It's about building a lasting presence that reflects your true self, something much deeper than fleeting external validation. In this world of rapid change, those men who stand firm, those who take the time to care for themselves, are the ones who attract admiration. So, if you've never considered the power of your beard, now's the time to reflect on it. You can use this small but powerful gesture to show strength and maturity, creating that sense of attraction that is timeless. Remember, a well-groomed beard doesn't just make you look good, it makes you feel good too, because it's a reflection of your inner discipline and self-respect. Now think about how many of these simple secrets you've already heard of, or maybe applied to your life. Have you ever considered how something as straightforward as a beard could put you ahead in the game? If you haven't applied this principle yet, it's time to begin. There's no shame in starting now, because the most important thing is that you begin to understand the deeper meaning behind your actions. It's not too late to apply Stoic principles into your life, from taking care of your body and mind to how you present yourself to the world. As we embrace these small details and invest in our self-development, we unlock the ability to connect with others in a way that stands the test of time. By nurturing your appearance, taking care of your mental and physical state, you're embodying the essence of what it means to live according to Stoic teachings. This is the foundation upon which true attraction is built. So, step into the 1% and let your presence, whether through a simple beard or a Stoic mindset, draw people toward you in a way that transcends the superficial. Will you grow a beard after watching this video? Comment 1 if you have realized the importance of a beard. Comment 2 if you think it is not so important. Second secret, the hand on her back in public. In the maze of modern relationships, there's a simple yet powerful gesture that stands out. A gesture so small yet brimming with significance. It's a simple hand on her back in public. To the untrained eye, it might seem like nothing more than a casual touch, but in reality, it speaks volumes. This quiet act communicates protection, care, and most importantly, pride in being with her. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." This simple gesture, often overlooked, can elevate a man to the 1% of men who understand the art of subtlety and strength in their relationships. Think about this for a moment. Women don't need grand, attention-grabbing gestures to feel valued. They need a partner who, through small actions, shows that he's truly present, that he is by her side in every sense of the word. The hand on her back is a silent message that you are her protector, but it's not about dominance. It's about respect, about showing her that you stand beside her with pride. This gesture is about solidarity, a shared moment that says, "We're in this together." It's an unspoken bond, forged not in words, but in presence. This small act taps into something deeper within a woman's instincts. It's not just a matter of physical contact. It's about the emotional security that comes with knowing you're there, grounded in who you are and what you represent. The Stoic life lessons emphasize emotional independence, but they also teach us the value of being a reliable source of support for those we care about. In a world filled with uncertainty, a woman desires a man who is steady, who can offer her that firm foundation. A hand on her back, steady and reassuring, is a reflection of your inner strength and emotional control. It says that no matter what's happening around you, you are a pillar of support, and she is not alone. This is where the difference lies. 99% of men might overlook this simple gesture, thinking it's unnecessary or insignificant, but those men are missing the opportunity to create a deeper connection. What is Stoicism, if not the mastery of self to become a pillar of stability and dependability for those we love? It's not about being overly emotional or reactive, but being present and calm, letting your actions speak louder than words. The hand on her back doesn't need to shout for attention. It quietly reassures her, allowing her to feel safe, cherished, and understood. It's a demonstration of your presence, not in a controlling manner, but in a way that complements her space and your shared space together. In modern life, where distractions and pressures often pull us in many directions, the beauty of this gesture is that it's easy to forget how impactful it can be. Yet, this simple sign of physical affection can be the difference between merely existing in a relationship and truly thriving within it. So, when you step out with her, remember that it's not always the grand romantic gestures that will keep her close, but the subtle, grounded ones. The hand on her back will always speak louder than 1,000 empty promises. Remember, in the wisdom of Epictetus, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. So don't overcomplicate things. Be there, be present, and be steady. Third secret, the power of touching her hair. There's a subtle, yet incredibly powerful gesture that most men overlook, one that can set you apart from the 99% who fail to grasp its significance. Women absolutely love it, yet so few men truly understand how to use it to their advantage. I'm talking about the simple yet profound act of touching her hair. On the surface, it might seem like a small, inconsequential action, but there's far more to it than meets the eye. Think about this. The scalp is one of the most sensitive areas of the body, filled with nerve endings that respond deeply to touch. When you gently caress a woman's hair, you're not just running your fingers through it, you're sparking a wave of pleasurable sensations that resonate beyond what she might even realize. This is where the Stoic mindset comes into play in daily life. It's not about rushing to create an effect. It's about allowing this small act to unfold at its own pace, savoring the depth of the moment. But there's an essential factor: timing. This isn't a move to be used carelessly or too soon. It's something that should be reserved for moments when intimacy is already beginning to bloom. Before you can truly make this gesture meaningful, you must first build a strong emotional connection. When done correctly, it becomes more than just a touch. It transforms into an emotional and sensory experience that communicates far more than words ever could. This is the key to standing out as a high-value man, one who knows how to navigate emotions and moments with precision, not desperation. Applying this power with intention and understanding will elevate you from just another man to someone unforgettable. Consider this. When was the last time you encountered someone who truly understood these subtle, meaningful moments? Few men do. This small yet impactful gesture could be the very thing that sets you apart from the crowd, allowing you to rise above it. The Stoic lessons we learn teach us that strength comes from knowing when and how to act with purpose. It's not about seeking validation. It's about leaving a lasting impression that truly matters. So next time you're with her, ask yourself, are you seizing the opportunity to make a meaningful impact? Or are you simply going through the motions? Ultimately, it's these small, thoughtful gestures, like touching her hair at just the right moment, that can elevate you from being just another guy to someone unforgettable. It's about being present, aware, and taking the time to connect on a deeper level. This is how you become part of the 1%, the men who truly know how to connect and understand. High-value men aren't just defined by status or outward appearances. They understand that genuine attraction comes from emotional connection, subtlety, and confidence. The Stoic mindset teaches us to remain calm and collected while also being deeply aware of how we move through the world, particularly in our relationships. When you apply this wisdom to the smallest moments, you'll be amazed at how much more powerful your presence becomes. Fourth secret, the power of touch before intimacy. In the world of dating and relationships, there's a crucial secret that many men miss, but women deeply cherish: the power of touch before intimacy. Picture this. How many times have you been on a date that seemed to be going smoothly, but something just didn't feel right? The conversation was flowing, but the connection wasn't quite there. Often, the answer lies in something as simple as your hands. Though women might not always vocalize it, they greatly value a thoughtful, intimate gesture, like a gentle massage before any physical intimacy. Why is this so vital? For women, emotional connection holds just as much weight, if not more, than the physical one. A massage is more than just a way to relieve tension. It's a silent yet profound message that says, "I care about you." It shows kindness, attention, and communicates your desire to make her feel safe, valued, and respected. This simple act might seem small, but men who understand the true value of these gestures often unlock a deeper emotional connection and trust. However, the secret isn't in the act itself, but in the intention behind it. When you offer a massage, it's not about just going through the motions. It's about tuning into her energy. Listen to her breathing, pay attention to how she responds, and adjust your touch to meet her needs. This becomes a form of nonverbal communication, a conversation through touch. Similarly, don't overthink the gesture. Just be present and let your actions speak for themselves. Most men, however, fail to grasp the power of such acts, which is why they remain in the 99%. But when you realize that true emotional intimacy is built on these simple, intentional actions, you enter the 1%. Women yearn for emotional depth, and touch, when done with care, creates the space for trust and vulnerability to flourish. A good massage before intimacy isn't merely physical, it's an emotional bridge that strengthens your bond. In today's world, where superficial connections often dominate, this deeper, more thoughtful approach is a rare and invaluable gift. Embrace it, and not only will you understand what Stoicism teaches about patience, presence, and connection, but you'll apply these principles in a way that transforms your relationships. Stoicism is the practice of self-discipline, understanding, and control, qualities that elevate your approach to relationships and make them profoundly meaningful. So, the next time you're with a woman, remember, your touch can be more than just a precursor to intimacy. It can be a statement of trust, respect, and care. Don't underestimate the power of a simple, mindful gesture. Practice these Stoic life lessons, and you'll discover that small, intentional actions often speak louder than words. By giving attention, time, and energy, you'll set yourself apart and join the rare 1%, those who understand that emotional connection is the foundation of true intimacy. Fifth secret: the art of flirting with respect. The second secret to becoming the 1% of men that women can't resist is mastering the art of flirting with respect. Many men mistakenly believe that women don't enjoy flirtation, but that couldn't be farther from the truth. Women love being flirted with, but it needs to be done with subtlety, class, and respect. Flirting isn't about making bold or crude moves. It's a strategic game where every action matters. Picture it like a game of chess, where each move is deliberate and carries purpose. The goal is simple: make her feel desired without making her feel objectified. Show genuine interest in her while leaving just enough mystery to keep her intrigued. Intrigue is one of the most powerful forces in attraction. You don't need cheesy pickup lines or to pretend to be someone you're not. Instead, focus on humor and sincere, understated compliments that leave her smiling without feeling pressured. This form of flirtation creates an emotional connection while ensuring she feels respected and valued. Imagine you're at a social event and spot a woman across the room. Instead of rushing over with exaggerated praise or awkward flattery, you casually share a witty observation. It's effortless, light-hearted, and leaves her wondering what you'll say next. In that moment, you've sparked her curiosity without crossing any boundaries. The power lies in your ability to maintain composure and keep your intentions wrapped in subtlety. This approach of flirting creates intrigue and leaves her thinking about you long after the conversation ends. It's the perfect balance of showing interest while not revealing everything about yourself all at once. Why does this approach work so effectively? It aligns with a core Stoic principle: emotional independence and restraint. When you flirt with respect, you're not desperate for validation. You show that you are comfortable with who you are and your intentions, which is incredibly attractive. People are naturally drawn to someone who's self-assured, not someone who seeks constant affirmation. Think about the people you found attractive. Often it's the ones who are mysterious yet approachable, who don't reveal their entire self right away. That's the power of restrained attraction. It's an embodiment of Stoic happiness. You find peace and confidence within yourself, not relying on the validation of others. This approach not only makes you more appealing to women, but it also encourages personal growth. By practicing this subtle and respectful flirting, you'll sharpen your ability to communicate with emotional intelligence, which will benefit every area of your life. So ask yourself, are you the kind of man who rushes to impress? Or do you leave a little mystery and show genuine interest without desperation? By embracing Stoic wisdom and mastering the art of respectful flirting, you'll find that your relationships, romantic or otherwise, become more meaningful and authentic. This shift in approach will not only enhance your romantic life, but will also boost your confidence and emotional strength, placing you among the 1% of men who truly understand the power of respect and subtlety. By blending Stoic principles with modern dating dynamics, you'll learn when to act and when to step back, creating an environment of respect and intrigue. It's not about grand gestures, but about making every interaction count in a way that leaves a lasting impact. Women love a man who knows how to flirt with respect, so become that man. Let your actions speak louder than words, and watch as your relationships transform. If you're ready to take your flirting game to the next level, drop a comment saying, "I flirt with respect," and prepare for even more powerful content coming your way. Sixth secret: the power of dreams. The sixth secret of attraction is one that 99% of men overlook, but women absolutely love. And once you understand it, you'll find yourself standing out as part of the 1% of high-value men who truly grasp the power of connection. This secret is the power of dreams. Dreams have long been considered the language of the unconscious, and you can use this knowledge to your advantage to foster a deeper emotional connection. Imagine this: telling a woman that you dreamed about her. It may seem like a subtle gesture, but it's an incredibly powerful one. When you share this with her, you're letting her know that she's been on your mind even when you're asleep, which creates an emotional intimacy that many men fail to cultivate. Think about how rarely a woman hears something like that. It's not about manipulation, but about showing your vulnerability and allowing your true feelings to surface in a natural and heartfelt way. As a man with a Stoic mindset, you don't need to overcomplicate things or put on an act. Instead, by sharing something so simple, like the fact that she was in your dreams, you demonstrate that she is important to you. That feeling of being thought about, even in your sleep, speaks volumes and makes her feel valued in a way that no grand gesture or empty compliment ever could. But it's not just about saying it. It's about how you say it. Keep it authentic and straightforward. For instance, saying something like, "It's funny, I dreamed about you last night. We were just chatting at a cafe, and I woke up with such a good feeling," might seem simple, but the emotional weight it carries is profound. It's a quiet yet powerful message that shows she's been in your thoughts in a meaningful way. This type of genuine expression has an impact that lingers. Women are drawn to these small, unforced actions because they reveal emotional depth and authenticity. By embracing a Stoic mindset of emotional independence, you project an image of being grounded yet open, strong yet vulnerable. This balance is something women naturally admire. Remember the words of Marcus Aurelius: "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury." In this case, being unlike the 99% of men who miss out on the power of emotional connection is a form of quiet strength. It's not about making grand gestures. It's about the little things, the moments of genuine connection that build a solid foundation. So take a moment to ask yourself, how often do you show someone, especially a woman, that they're on your mind in such a personal, meaningful way? How might she feel hearing that you dreamed about her? And how could this open the door to a deeper emotional connection? By mastering these small but meaningful gestures, you distinguish yourself as a high-value man. Are you ready to be part of the 1% who understands the power of dreams and uses them to create lasting, authentic connections? If so, comment, "I am ready." If you're not quite there yet, that's okay. Just start experiencing and exploring these moments more deeply. Seventh secret: the charm of a beard. Imagine this. What if something as simple as growing a beard could elevate you into the top 1% of men who attract women effortlessly? Sounds easy, right? But it's far more than just the facial hair. It's a statement. In today's world, a beard signifies much more than a mere style choice. It's a symbol of masculinity, maturity, and even fertility, all in one. Research has shown that women often link bearded men with strength, protection, and the ability to provide. This is not about appearing rugged or aggressive, but about signaling that you can be the protector the leader and the steady anchor in her life. A well-groomed beard speaks volumes. It shows you care about yourself, but without being driven by vanity. It reveals that you understand the importance of your appearance, yet have the wisdom to balance it with what truly matters. In Stoic philosophy, we are encouraged to present ourselves in a way that reflects virtue, and a carefully tended beard can mirror that. It shows that you are neither obsessed with your looks nor neglectful of your responsibilities. You are grounded, yet refined. In modern Stoicism, it's not just about enduring life's challenges. It's about embracing what makes you complete, what signals to the world that you are self-sufficient, capable and confident in your ability to lead. Just like how a bearded man suggests he is mature and capable, practicing Stoic principles in your life will make you attractive in a way that transcends the superficial. Here's something to reflect on. Have you noticed how the smallest details in life can reveal volumes about who you are? A beard, for instance, might seem like a trivial aspect of your appearance, but it can reflect a deeper understanding of self. Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius have said, "What we do now echoes in eternity." The effort you put into your appearance speaks to the greater effort you make in all areas of life. It's not about chasing fleeting success or external validation. It's about creating a lasting presence that reflects your true self, something much deeper and more substantial. In a world that constantly changes, it's those men who stand firm and take the time to care for themselves that draw admiration and respect. So, if you've never thought about the power of a beard, now is the time to reconsider. A simple act like growing a beard can show strength, maturity, and timeless attraction. Remember, a well-maintained beard doesn't just improve how you look, it enhances how you feel because it reflects your inner discipline and self-respect. Now, take a moment to think about how many of these simple principles you've already come across or even applied in your life. Have you ever realized how something as straightforward as a beard can make you stand out? If you've never considered this before, now is the time to act. There's no shame in starting today. What matters is recognizing the deeper meaning behind your actions. It's never too late to integrate Stoic principles into your life, from how you take care of your body and mind to how you present yourself to the world. By embracing these small yet powerful details, you unlock the ability to connect with others in ways that stand the test of time. By nurturing your physical and mental well-being, you're embodying what it means to live a life aligned with Stoic teachings. This is the foundation of true attraction, a presence that draws people to you, regardless of superficial standards. So, take the step into the 1% and let your presence, whether through a beard or a Stoic mindset, be a magnet for admiration and respect. What about you? Will you grow a beard after watching this video? Comment 1 if you've realized its importance, or 2 if you think it's not so significant. Your thoughts matter. 8th secret: the power of shared laughter. In a world where most men strive to impress with status, looks, or material success, there is one rare quality that truly sets the few apart: the ability to make a woman laugh. It's not just about telling jokes. It's about breaking down emotional barriers, easing her mind and inviting her into a space of joy. Laughter isn't just a fleeting moment of fun. It's the gateway to emotional intimacy. When you make her laugh, you're not merely entertaining her, you're sharing an experience, creating a bond, and making her feel at ease with you. And let's be clear, women love this. They crave a man who can make them laugh, not out of insecurity or a need to impress, but out of genuine self-assurance. This is where true Stoic happiness comes into play. A man who is content with himself, who doesn't need constant validation or approval, but who is simply at peace in the moment. A man who laughs freely, without effort or agenda, shows strength in vulnerability, a strength that is magnetic. It's an energy that draws people in, because in a world full of stress, expectations, and pressure, laughter is a breath of fresh air. Think about it. When you laugh with her, the whole atmosphere changes. Tension dissolves, and suddenly, you're two people sharing something genuine, something real. It's not about being a clown or cracking jokes all the time. It's about recognizing the power of lightness, the ability to let go. and to make a moment joyful. This is where the magic lies, and this is exactly what makes you irresistibly attractive. You're not just building connection through words, you're creating a safe space where both of you can feel present, happy, and at peace. The rare men who master this trait understand that it's not about impressing her with endless attempts at humour, but about knowing when to create a moment of joy that leaves a lasting impression. As Marcus Aurelius once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." In this case, it's about bringing positive energy into the room and showing up as your authentic self. So the next time you're with her, remember, laughter is your secret weapon. It's simple, but it speaks volumes. When you share laughter, you create a bond that's deeper than words, and you unlock a connection that is far more powerful than any superficial display of confidence. And this is the Stoic lesson. Live in the moment, embrace the joy around you, and let your laughter be the bridge to deeper, more meaningful connections. Ninth secret. Be her hero, the protector. This lesson may appear simple at first, but it carries profound significance. Women appreciate a man who takes the lead in standing by them, especially when they face difficult or uncomfortable situations. Despite the modern progress in promoting female empowerment and independence, every woman still has an innate desire to feel protected, supported, and safe. It's not about playing the role of a knight in shining armour or swooping in to rescue her from every crisis. Rather, it's the small, meaningful actions that make a powerful impact, like stepping in when someone disrespects her or offering your support when she's facing an uncomfortable conversation. It's even as simple as being her rock during a disagreement, showing that you are there for her no matter what. By doing this, you activate a primal part of her nature, the part that longs for consistency, stability, and someone she can trust. This is a quiet yet powerful way to become her anchor, the one person she can rely on when everything else seems uncertain. Imagine how valuable it is to be that person in her life, the one who supports her when others won't, not through loud declarations, but through calm, steady presence. In the modern world, where so much emphasis is placed on grand gestures, the truth is that real protection and heroism lie in the simple things. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus wisely said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." When you act as her protector, not through heroic stunts but through consistent actions that demonstrate respect and care, you show her that you are someone she can depend on, someone who values her in a way that goes beyond words. Stoic happiness doesn't come from grandiose gestures. It's rooted in small, steady acts of wisdom and strength in a relationship. By embodying this Stoic principle of calm, unwavering support, you not only become the man she can rely on, but you also align yourself with Stoicism by remaining composed and thoughtful in moments of adversity. Imagine how different our relationships would be if every man understood the true power of being present for someone when they need it the most. It's not about being loud or overbearing. It's about being there in the quiet moments, offering a sense of security and reassurance. Women cherish the man who protects their dignity, not by force, but through actions that affirm their worth. It's in the subtlety of standing up for her when it counts, showing your strength through presence, not words. As you move through life, understand that this quiet protection can create a lasting bond, one built on trust, respect, and the steady assurance that you are always there for her. So the next time you find yourself in a situation where she might need your support, step up without hesitation. Be her protector, be her anchor. The difference you make may seem small in the moment, but it will have an everlasting impact. In a world that can sometimes feel uncertain, a man who offers this kind of steady, reliable presence is a game changer, both in her life and in the lives of those around him. 10th secret, the magic of eye contact. One of the most powerful yet underrated tools in creating attraction is the simple act of maintaining eye contact. But this isn't just about staring at her, it's about connecting with her through your gaze, a quiet but deeply meaningful way to communicate your interest, attentiveness, and emotional presence. eye contact isn't just a fleeting moment. It's a profound exchange that conveys your undivided attention. When your gaze locks with hers, it's as if you're telling her that you are fully present in that moment with no distractions. This kind of connection, though subtle, speaks volumes. Words may fail, but the language of the eyes never does. In a world where distractions pull our focus in a million directions, being the man who can maintain steady, confident eye contact with a woman sets you apart in a way no words can. Women long for this kind of profound connection, one that doesn't require speech to be understood, but is felt deeply through shared eye contact. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus wisely noted, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. In this, there's an underlying message about presence, the true value of being whole in the moment. When you lock eyes with her, you're communicating that you don't need anything else to validate your worth. You are enough, just as you are, right here with her. Mastering the art of eye contact goes beyond just being physically engaged. It demands emotional presence as well. It's about more than just looking at her. It's about feeling the moment and sharing that energy. Think about the times when you've spoken to someone and their eyes were completely engaged, so much so that you could feel their attention without them saying a word. That deep, unwavering gaze is the key to making a meaningful connection. Women are drawn to this kind of connection because it shows a willingness to be emotionally vulnerable. It takes courage and strength to allow yourself to be fully present, to strip away the distractions of the world, and just engage with her on a deeper level. Imagine how powerful it would be if your gaze didn't flicker nervously, but stayed steady, calm and kind, showing respect, interest, and a quiet strength. In a way, your eyes can say what words cannot, expressing your emotions, intentions, and desires in a way that is felt, not just heard. Incorporating this simple yet profound practice into your life can transform your relationships in ways you may not expect. Over time, you'll notice that your connections with women become more intimate, more genuine, and more powerful. By simply being present through your eyes, you create a bond that is deeper and more enduring than any surface-level interaction. It's an act that invites trust, builds rapport, and communicates something far beyond mere words, something that speaks directly to the heart. In today's fast-paced, distracted world, this ability to connect on a deeper level through eye contact is rare, and it's a trait that women naturally gravitate toward. So, when you're in a conversation with a woman, remember that a moment of eye contact could say more than an entire conversation ever could. Thanks for watching today's video, my friend. You've just learned something powerful, something simple yet impactful that can transform the way you interact with women and the people around you. Remember, it's the little things, those tight hugs, that gentle forehead kiss that speak louder than words. These actions show that you care, that you're a man who understands emotions and values respect. Take this Stoic wisdom and put it into practice. Don't just watch this, act on it. You'll notice the difference in how people respond to you and how your relationships grow deeper. You've got the power to change the game. So what are you waiting for? Make these gestures a part of your life today. If this resonated with you, leave a comment below and let me know how you're applying these lessons. And of course, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more Stoic insights to help you become the best version of yourself. Until next time, stay wise, stay strong, and take care. If a woman is developing feelings for you, she will say these 6 things. Practical Stoicism for daily life. If you want to stand out and capture a woman's heart, there's a key principle from ancient Stoic wisdom that can make all the difference. 99% of men overlook it, but when you do it, you will notice an immediate shift in the way women respond to you. This powerful technique isn't about impressing her with grand gestures, but rather, it's about embodying calm, confidence, and emotional resilience, qualities that women find deeply attractive. Now, once you've embraced this principle, you'll start to notice the subtle signs that a woman is developing feelings for you. So how can you tell if she's falling for you? There are 8 specific things she will say that reveal her true emotions. Let's dive into these key phrases and discover how they align with practical Stoic principles for everyday life. If a woman is developing feelings for you, she will say these 6 things: practical Stoicism for daily life. Have you ever wondered if a woman is developing feelings for you? Well, there's more to it than just the words she says. As humans, we subconsciously reveal our emotions through language, long before we admit our feelings out loud. In fact, the words a woman chooses can hold powerful psychological clues about her emotional state. Behavioral psychology tells us that people tend to express attachment and affection through subtle linguistic patterns. Dr. John Gottman, a well-known relationship psychologist, discovered that the words we use in relationships can predict long-term emotional investment. For women, their language often betrays their true feelings before they ever directly say, "I like you." So if you're wondering whether a woman is starting to develop feelings for you, pay attention to what she says. You'll be surprised at how her words can reveal her emotions in ways you might have missed before. In this video, we'll dive into 8 key things women will say when they're falling for you. Stay tuned because I'll save the most telling phrase for last, a powerful sign that will give you the ultimate confirmation of her feelings. Get ready to discover how language can unlock the mystery of attraction, all through the lens of Stoic wisdom. 1. I feel like I've known you forever. When a woman says, "I feel like I've known you forever," it's more than just casual chatter. It's a subtle declaration of an emotional connection that runs deep. This phrase signals that she feels an incredible sense of comfort and closeness with you, as if an invisible thread links your hearts in a bond that transcends time and logic. It's an instinctive recognition that you share something unspoken, something genuine. In relationships, emotional safety is crucial. Dr. John Gottman, a renowned relationship expert, highlights that when a woman feels emotionally secure, trust and warmth begin to flourish, creating the perfect environment for romantic feelings to take root. Women by nature form emotional connections faster than men, especially when they feel understood and accepted for who they truly are. This phenomenon taps into the core of human connection, the desire to be seen, heard, and validated. From a practical Stoicism for daily life standpoint, it's important to recognize when a woman shares such a sentiment. It's not just a compliment, but a reflection of her subconscious mind, acknowledging that you've carved a space in her emotional world. It feels effortless because it's based on a foundation of trust, familiarity, and warmth. A Stoic mindset, characterized by an iron mind, helps you maintain composure in these situations. Instead of overthinking her words or feeling pressure, you can remain grounded and appreciate the moment for what it is, a sign that she's becoming emotionally invested in you. This emotional attachment isn't a result of manipulation or force, it's a natural progression of connection. Women seek comfort and understanding, and when they find it, they often express their feelings in ways that may seem small, but are incredibly telling. Imagine you've been speaking with her for only a few weeks, and yet she turns to you and says, "It's so weird, I feel like I've known you forever." This isn't merely a throwaway statement. It's her way of communicating that she feels a deeper bond with you than time would suggest. The subconscious mind speaks through such expressions, and if you're attuned to the Stoic principles of mindfulness and emotional control, you'll recognize the significance of this moment. Her statement is not just about the present, but a subtle acknowledgement of the bond that is growing between you. How should you respond? Acknowledge the emotional connection in a way that keeps things light-hearted yet meaningful. Instead of dismissing her comment or becoming overly serious, you can use humor to reinforce the bond. For instance, you might say, "So, are you suggesting that we might have been soulmates in another life?" Or if you prefer to express sincerity, you can simply say, "That's really sweet. I feel the same way." The key here is to remain present and responsive in the moment, while staying true to yourself and your own feelings. By doing so, you affirm her emotional vulnerability without overwhelming her, and you foster a deeper sense of connection. In real life, These moments are rare, and they can be fleeting if not handled with care. When you approach her with respect, understanding, and a calm, steady presence, you demonstrate the power of Stoic resilience and wisdom. By embracing your iron mind and not allowing external emotions to disrupt your inner peace, you'll not only deepen the connection, but also create a safe space where she feels seen and valued. Her feelings will only grow, and the bond between you will strengthen. 2. You're so different from other guys I've met. When a woman says this, she's not just giving you a casual compliment. She's revealing something far deeper. In the world of attraction, differentiation is power. If she sees you as unique, as someone who breaks the mold, that's a sign her emotions are shifting. Women are constantly assessing men, not out of cruelty, but to determine who is genuinely worth their time, energy, and emotional investment. This is where Stoic life comes in. The Stoics, from Marcus Aurelius to Seneca, understood that true power lies in being unmoved by external validation, yet embodying a presence that demands respect and admiration. Psychologists call this selective perception. Once we develop an emotional connection, our brain starts filtering the world through that attachment. If she's placing you above the rest, it's because, in her mind, you've already transcended the ordinary. You are no longer just another man in the crowd. You are a man of substance, a rare breed in a world full of predictability. And here's the key. You must reinforce this perception. You don't win by seeking approval or getting caught up in ego-driven reactions. You win by maintaining your composure, by standing firm in your self-worth, and by never chasing validation. As Marcus Aurelius said, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. When she tells you that you're different, she's opening a door, but it's up to you to walk through it with confidence and control. How do you respond? Not by grovelling or overly thanking her. That's what an average man does. A Stoic, high-value man understands the power of mystery and playfulness. Tease her. Instead of just nodding and saying, "Thanks," say, "I'll take that as a good thing." Then go deeper. Playfully challenged her, "What exactly do you think makes me so different?" This forces her to articulate why she finds you attractive, cementing her own emotions in the process. The more she verbalizes her admiration, the deeper those feelings become. This is not manipulation, it's understanding human psychology. People justify their emotions based on their actions. When she lists reasons why you stand out, she's reinforcing those very feelings. The mistake weak men make is brushing off these moments or reacting passively. But a man who has mastered Stoic principles knows that attraction is not about desperate pursuit. It's about leading with quiet strength and unwavering presence. Modern Stoic men operate on a different level. They don't seek approval, they command respect. They don't try to impress, they simply are impressive. This is what separates you from the crowd. And remember, women are drawn to those who create an emotional experience. The moment she starts seeing you as different is the moment she begins falling under your influence. So here's your action step. The next time a woman tells you that you're different, don't just take it at face value, lean into it. Reinforce it, make her define it, and most importantly, embody it. Stand firm in your self-mastery, your purpose, and your calm, collected energy. A true Stoic man doesn't just know he's different, he lives it. If you want more insights into mastering attraction and psychology through the lens of Stoicism, like this video, comment, "I am a high-value man" below, and subscribe for more wisdom. 3. I can talk to you about anything. When a woman says, "I can talk to you about anything," it signals something profound, a deeper level of emotional compatibility that often leads to lasting attraction and long-term relationships. While it may initially seem similar to expressing a deep emotional connection, there's a crucial difference. She's not just talking about an emotional bond, she's speaking to the safe space she feels when with you. Think about your own life for a moment. How many people do you have with whom you can speak openly, without fear of judgment, without feeling like your thoughts are being misunderstood or dismissed? The ability to be vulnerable and share your innermost thoughts is a rare gift. And when she says she can talk to you about anything, she is essentially telling you that she trusts you on a level that transcends surface interactions. In the fast-paced, often isolating world we live in, finding someone who offers that emotional safety is no small thing. This is where practical stoicism can play a pivotal role, as it allows you to remain emotionally available and grounded, creating the environment where she feels safe to open up without the pressure of expectations or the fear of being judged. You'll notice this happening when she reaches out to you for no reason other than to share something completely random, or when she starts asking your opinion on life decisions, big or small. These moments are more than just casual exchanges. They are signs that she is emotionally fulfilled in your presence. When she shares her personal struggles without hesitation, it is an indication that she not only trusts you, but she also feels supported by your emotional stability. This type of openness, however, isn't one-sided. The more you remain calm and emotionally steady in these moments, the more you create a space that encourages her to invest emotionally. It's a dynamic that thrives when you remain open and receptive, guided by the Stoic rules of maintaining composure while embracing connection. In this shared space, where emotional vulnerability is met with understanding, the relationship can flourish. When responding, it's important to acknowledge her openness in a way that reinforces that safety. You can keep it light-hearted by saying, even the weirdest things, to show that you appreciate her candor. But don't stop there. Subtly follow up with something like, that's really important. I think great relationships are built on openness, reinforcing the value of transparency and emotional availability. This lets her know that she can continue sharing, that you're not just there in the good times, but you also stand as a pillar when things are uncertain or challenging. Remember, in the paths of wisdom that Stoic philosophy offers, one finds strength in staying emotionally steady, even in moments of uncertainty, which in turn builds deeper, more meaningful connections. By embracing this Stoic mindset, you help foster a relationship where both emotional investment and trust thrive, providing the stability needed for long-lasting bonds. In modern life, where many of us feel disconnected or misunderstood, cultivating this kind of emotional compatibility is rare. It's not just about speaking and listening. It's about being present, offering undivided attention, and showing a genuine interest in the depths of her thoughts and feelings. By practicing this in your daily interactions, you create a foundation that not only attracts her, but builds a resilient, enduring relationship that stands the test of time. And in doing so, you are walking a path shaped by both Stoic principles and emotional wisdom, ensuring that every connection you forge is rooted in trust, understanding, and mutual respect. 4. I feel like I can be myself around you. This one is big. When a woman tells you she can be herself around you, she's revealing something most men don't notice. She trusts you with her real self. In the world of psychology, this is known as authenticity bonding, the deep human need to connect with those who accept us for who we truly are. Think about it. In most social interactions, people wear masks, adjusting their behavior to fit expectations. But when a woman starts to lower her guard, whether by being playful, goofy, or even openly vulnerable, it means she feels emotionally safe with you. Modern Stoicism teaches that a man who remains calm, grounded, and non-judgmental creates an environment where trust can flourish. When she knows you won't react with ridicule or disapproval, she allows her true self to emerge. How should you respond? First, recognize the weight of her words and handle them with care. If she tells you she feels safe enough to be herself, don't just brush it off. Instead, reinforce that security. A simple but effective response would be, "That's the best compliment I could receive." This shows her that you value her trust. If she's being silly or playful, match her energy and say, "Well, don't stop now, I want to see the full, unfiltered version of you." This light-hearted approach makes her feel not only accepted, but encouraged to be herself even more. And here's the key. The moment she realizes she can be entirely herself around you without fear of judgment, she won't want to let you go. She'll crave that connection because feeling safe with a man is one of the strongest emotional bonds a woman can experience. The great Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "Man is not worried by real problems so much as by his imagined anxieties about real problems." This applies here. If a woman hesitates to reveal her true self, it's often because she fears rejection or judgment. As a modern Stoic, your role is to be the kind of man who removes that fear, not by forcing her openness, but by being steady, patient, and unwaveringly accepting. Women, like all humans, long for a space where they can breathe freely, where they are seen, heard, and cherished for who they truly are. By providing that, you set yourself apart from most men who remain blind to this fundamental emotional need. Now, I want to hear from you. Have you ever experienced a moment where a woman started acting more freely around you? How did you respond? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I read every one. And if this insight resonated with you, take a second to like this video and subscribe. Your support helps grow this community of strong, self-aware men who embrace Stoic principles in relationships and life. Let's keep building together. Now, let's continue. 5. You're one of my closest friends. When a woman says, "You're one of my closest friends," especially when you haven't known each other for long, she's not just giving you a casual compliment, she's testing the emotional depth between the two of you. This is a powerful signal that she's already developed a certain level of trust in you, something essential for attraction to fully blossom. As Epictetus would remind us, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. Women, at their core, seek emotional security first and foremost, before any physical attraction can truly grow. They are naturally drawn to men who make them feel understood, emotionally safe, and supported. When a woman opens up about her vulnerabilities, shares her insecurities, or speaks about personal matters she wouldn't reveal to most people, understand that she is emotionally investing in you. So, when she says, "I feel like I can tell you anything, you're one of my closest friends," it's not her trying to push you away into the friend zone, as many may mistakenly believe. It's a profound sign of trust and admiration. This is the foundation of attraction, not a setback. Now, what do you do in response? First, remain calm and composed. This is not a rejection, it's an opportunity. Rather than feeling disheartened or panicking, see this as a sign that she views you as someone capable of forming a meaningful relationship. A powerful Stoic response would be, "I really appreciate that. I believe the best relationships start with a solid friendship." This subtle yet deliberate phrase signals that you understand and value emotional connection as the foundation of any great relationship. You're not just positioning yourself as a friend, you're guiding her to see you as someone she can build something deeper with. Just as in Stoic philosophy, where the wise understand that the road to mastery is paved with emotional strength and resilience, your ability to remain calm and grounded in this moment will signal your own emotional strength. It's this emotional steadiness that draws her in and makes her feel safe to explore a deeper connection. In modern life, this is where you can set yourself apart from others. While many men will falter or become overly eager at this point, understanding the Stoic art of emotional restraint and investing in friendship first is a rare and powerful quality. It's in these quiet, emotionally intimate moments that you plant the seeds of a lasting relationship. When you respond with grace and confidence, you establish yourself as someone worthy of her trust and affection. She will feel more comfortable around you, and as time passes, she'll start to see you as more than just a friend. Remember, men who master themselves, who maintain their composure in the face of uncertainty, are the ones who create the strongest connections. It's not about rushing or forcing things, it's about allowing the natural emotional bond to develop, slowly and securely. As we learn from Stoicism, the greater the difficulty, the more glory in surmounting it. You must endure the initial moments of emotional vulnerability and use them as stepping stones to a deeper relationship. Now, take action. When a woman shows you this level of trust, see it for what it is, an invitation to move beyond the surface level into a more meaningful and lasting connection. Play it cool, use your words wisely, and show her that you are a man who values emotional depth. This is the path to building not just a friendship, but a relationship based on mutual respect, understanding, and, eventually, love. If this resonated with you, like, comment, and subscribe. Share your thoughts, because this is just the beginning of your journey toward mastering modern Stoicism and creating meaningful relationships. 6. I feel a deep connection with you. Pay attention. When a woman says this, she isn't making idle conversation. She is revealing something profound, something rare. This isn't about fleeting attraction or shallow interests. This is about emotional depth, a pull stronger than logic, a force that binds two souls beyond words. And here's the truth. People don't say this lightly. When she utters these words, she's subconsciously choosing you, placing you in a category few men ever reach. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." Understand this. Women don't seek just any man. They seek a man who understands their mind, who makes them feel seen, heard, and valued. When she feels a deep connection, it means you've tapped into something beyond attraction. You've become a part of her emotional world. This is what psychologists call emotional resonance, when two people's energies align so naturally that the connection feels inevitable, almost fated. You'll notice it in the way she opens up. She won't just talk about work or the weather. She'll share her past, her fears, the dreams she barely admits to herself. She'll recall small moments between you, conversations that you might have forgotten but meant the world to her. This is the moment where she starts associating you with emotional fulfillment. And when that happens, she's already invested. And in a world where most people drift through relationships like waves crashing against rocks, unable to hold form, a deep connection is a foundation that can withstand anything. So what do you do when she says this? You don't dismiss it. You don't act indifferent. You reinforce it. Look her in the eye and say, "I feel it too." This isn't something you find every day. By doing this, you validate her emotions, and in doing so, you strengthen her attachment to you. The Stoics understood that true strength isn't about suppressing emotions. It's about mastering them, guiding them with wisdom and intention. Show her that you are a man who values connection, not just casual encounters. Here's what separates the men from the boys. An ordinary man hears these words and shrugs them off, fearing vulnerability, mistaking emotional depth for weakness. But a Stoic man understands that true power comes from control, from knowing when to lean in and when to stand firm. He doesn't fear connection, he embraces it with a sense of purpose. Now listen carefully. If you ignore this moment, if you hesitate, she will start questioning. Doubt will creep in. She'll wonder if she misread you, if she's exposing too much. That's the danger. If you recognize it for what it is, an invitation into her inner world, then you hold the key to something most men never experience, an unshakable emotional bond. This is not just about attraction. This is about positioning yourself as the man who understands her on a level deeper than words, deeper than logic. If you get this right, she won't just want to be around you. She won't be able to imagine life without you. Now take action. If this resonates with you, hit the like button, drop a comment, and subscribe. And in the comments type, "A Stoic man values deep connection." Let's see how many men truly understand the power of this moment. Closing. Hey, thank you for sticking with me till the end. If you've made it this far, drop "I see the signs" in the comments below. That way I'll know you're part of our real community, the ones who are here to grow, learn, and become the best versions of themselves. Now, congratulations! You've just unlocked the understanding of the subtle but powerful phrases women use when they're developing real feelings for you. This insight is going to make a huge difference in your relationships, and I'm sure you'll start noticing the signs from now on. Here's my sincere advice. Pay attention to the signs, but don't rush things. Build your emotional resilience and take things with patience. Stoicism teaches us to stay calm and focused, no matter what emotions are at play. Trust in your ability to observe and respond wisely to the people around you. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button. It's a small action that helps spread this content to more people who could use this kind of insight. And if you're not already subscribed, click that subscribe button right now so you can get daily insights into attraction, relationships, and becoming the best version of yourself. Oh, and share this video with a friend who might need it. You never know who's struggling to understand the signs, and this could be exactly what they need. We've also got a recommended video for you right on your screen. Go ahead and check that out next. See you back here tomorrow.